I'm fixing to take the Spartan for another test run, and I've got it all buttoned up, greased my shaft, and I went ahead and glued in my brass bushing in the back, and so no longer does it have the rubber grommet. So what I'm testing out today is I extended these trim tabs. So these are hot racing, and I just ordered RC boat bits, the duals, so I've got them coming in. So I wanted to test something out to see if extended trim tabs would help this thing control any at all. So I used a really thin 1.25" aluminum, and I just cut them all basically I think 2.5 inches long, and I just did 5 little dabs of super glue to where I could pop them off at a later date. Now today we're going to be running a brand new prop. This is an Octura X445, so we're going to take it out in the pond and see how it performs. So just for the record, I'm running everything neutral right now. I've got the rear strut neutral, and I've got both sets of trim tabs directly flat with the bottom of the hole using a straight edge. So I'm going to go ahead and rip it and see how it runs. I also have a GPS inside, so we'll be able to see the speed of the Octura 445. Runs great. Now another thing I forgot to mention, I went ahead and went into the programming of the Fly Color 150, and I went ahead and upped the timing. Whatever the max timing is, I went one underneath whatever the max timing is. I believe it's like 22.5. And then I also upped the punch all the way to 5. Runs great. Whew. I got my batteries all the way forward. I may need to bring them back some. Driving with one hand is a little tough. I don't have my GoPro on me today. I want to say the longer trim tabs help out a lot. Okay, I've adjusted my trim tabs, but I think my battery's starting to go dead. But I noticed, real quick rip, it's running a whole lot more level. What I did was on the right side, I went down 1 millimeter and I went up 1 millimeter on the left side. Instead of running them both neutral, I'm running one side a little down and one side a little up. And it runs so much more neutral. Get a hit a full trigger. Runs great. I think the longer trim tabs is where it's at, y'all. That X445 Octura prop has got to be like the perfect prop for this boat. I like the ABC 1716 too, but this Octura 445, man, it's perfect. Whoa! Whoa! I can tell my batteries are getting low. I had lowered the low voltage cutoff to 3.6, and I might bump it to 3.4 if that's a viable number, because it really shuts off pretty early. But all right, let's pull it out and make sure both of the trim tabs are still there. All right, so yeah, I think that is the golden ticket. Now I'm going to compare this to the RC Boat Bits rear pads here and see how that does, because I do know that they're a lot bigger than the hot racing ones, and I recommend them. But these are, you know, I thought to myself, well, I can extend these, and luckily right here that is flush with the bottom of the hull. I got really thin aluminum, so it's not a worry about it catching water at all. So turned out great. We're gonna go ahead and open it up, check temps and check top speed, even though I didn't really do a full top speed rip. Hey, look at that, I got 51. The ABC 1716, ooh yeah, those batteries are hot, boy. Connections are 129, 130. Batteries are 140. Motor connection 130. See if I can get the motor itself. Motor itself is not bad. Motor's always running at like 80, mid 80s. Now the pond is cold because it's cooler temperatures during the winter. 100 degrees on the ESC. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work, beautiful work. I'm very happy with the way these turned out. 2.5 inches long, really thin, and 1.25 inches wide. And what I did, I took the front and the back of each side and I beveled it. See, you can see I beveled the top here, but I left the bottom flat. Well, on the front face, I beveled the front face upwards like this to where it would go towards the bottom of the hull. That way it was no lip. It was literally this edge facing downward on the other side to where we don't have to worry about that. You see how I cut that edge right there? So I cut them both like that. Now these were just for, you know, testing purposes. But my previous personal best on a 2-blade prop on this small pond was 47 and 49 miles an hour. And it was almost uncontrollable at that speed. What I just saw here, this thing was totally controllable. And I was driving with one hand and filming with the other. So I think this is the preferred setup. The sun has just set and the pond is beautiful and smooth. So I'm gonna enjoy this thing. This will be the second run on the extended trim tabs. But I got the GPS inside, so we're gonna see what the speed is. This thing rockets. It's an amazing difference of control. Beautiful spray off that Octura prop. That was full throttle. A lot more control, a lot more control. Got the right side trimmed down 1 mil. Hopefully y'all can see how level the boat is. It's not torque rolling like it used to. Yeah, the low voltage is cutting off. I haven't been running long enough for that to happen. Full throttle, here we go. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I think boats like above 100C. This is 75, it's just not enough. I gotta lower it from 3.6 to 3.4. Batteries just don't like it. The Traxxas batteries don't like it, and these Power Hobby batteries don't like it. Hard rip. Ooh, that was pretty good. Really close to the edge there. I'm excited to see what the temperatures and the speed is, because I'm ripping it real hard. Alright, that's probably it. That's been 6 minutes of hard running. They still got good juice in it. Just when you run 2 full laps wide open, they pull the battery down. That's only about 2/3 throttle. I'm still rocking 2/3 wide open. Yeah. Yeah, it's the low voltage cutoff, it's killing it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and bring it in, and we're gonna check temps. Let's see. Batteries are at 123. Yeah, we've got 140. Woo, yeah, 160. We've 168 at the connection, and this one's also 168. Whoo, that's hot. Yep. So yeah, the batteries. All right, so that's the hottest it's ever been. So let's see what the ESC reads. 108. That's the hottest I've ever gotten the ESC, and I've got it at 22 degrees timing. And the motor, motor itself still only at fucking 90 degrees. It's crazy. Motor leads 130. All right, let's go ahead and pop this open. Last run it was 51 miles an hour, and again we got 51 miles an hour. And y'all watched this throughout the whole video, and it was beautifully controlled. I mean, the extended trim tabs is where it's at. Oh, I lost one. I lost one. I might have just lost it when I picked it up out of the pond, or when I did the reverse. But all I did was super glue them on. I wanted to make sure I could pop them off if I needed to. But now that I know they work, I can make them more permanent. So, running out of daylight, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill it here.